Hey folks, how you guys doing? Kunal here, Bulls on Wall Street. Want to take a moment to talk about one of our Bulls Vision setups that we took today and netted us almost $2,000. I did a trade today in a stock called LEU. This is one of my favorite momentum patterns that I trade. What this trade consists of is when you have a stock that has just big momentum from the previous day, and LEU had a monster day yesterday, that puts it on my radar. And so now what I'm doing is looking for a continuation or a secondary play based off what happened on the previous day. So in this video that I've made for you guys, what you're going to see is how LEU gapped up in the morning. It had a strong opening. And then what it ended up doing is flagging out for the first 20-30 minutes. This is what we call an opening range breakout. When a stock consolidates at the open for a period of time, we can go long based on the low of day risk as it breaks over its pattern. I love taking opening range breakouts. It's one of my favorite plays that I do at the open. Guys, this is what I do for our Bulls Vision members every single day. I'm on screen share, I'm on video. You can see my trading platform, what I have behind me. You'll see my face. And I'm talking to you guys, explaining to you exactly what I'm doing, and you're literally watching me click the buttons. Because that's kind of the hardest part about trading. You know, it's so easy to read a book and be like, oh, I see it. Or it's so easy to read somebody's blog and be like, yeah, that makes sense. But the hardest part is really to be able to identify the setups in real time when it's happening right in front of you. Because that's where people freeze, and that's where often the disconnect is between somebody that's an educated and learned trader versus somebody that's actually able to go out and perform it on a daily basis. That's why in our boot camps, you know, we spend so much time on sure the class work, but beyond that, we put our students on the simulators and we have them watch me trade live so that that disconnect between your book knowledge and your real-time knowledge gets connected. Hope you guys enjoyed this trade. Feel free to email me with any questions or leave comments in the YouTube, and I'll make sure to answer them as quickly as possible, guys. Hey, have a good day and go enjoy yourself. Summertime's coming. Take care. Hey friends, how you guys doing? I want to talk to you guys about a trade we took in LEU today. This is what we call an ORB, an opening range breakout, meaning I have a stock like this on watch for, number one, a couple different reasons. You know, the previous day it broke over this $4 level for a flag pattern. It had a really, really nice run into the close. So when I see a stock that has like a big run like that, you know, it's immediately on my watch list for the next day for some type of continuation. And essentially what we want to be doing is making sure that we can get into the trade without having, you know, a big meltdown on it in terms of risk. And so, you know, we made a couple $1,000 on this trade today, and it was a solid play, even though it died down later. You know, we took the trade for the open and did really well on it. And it was just a very simple technique of, you know, at the open, what I'm looking for in a stock that opens up strong and gaps up is some type of opening range. And so you can see this stock, the high of the day was like a little bit like 497 or so on it. And as this stock is consolidating, I always wait for at least 3 candles. You know, you can see a range getting formed. And so as this thing is going sideways and taps into its 9 EMA, as soon as it rips over this VWAP over here, I long this thing at 480. You know, just simple setup with the stop right under there. So my risk is only 6 to 7 cents. And so, you know, if you have 2,000 shares, you're really talking about, you know, a handful of hundreds of dollars in risk. And so as this thing goes, you know, essentially I'm selling off into this. I didn't take too many shares, you know, just a couple thousand, because the reward is so big on it. You don't need to have too many shares. And then, you know, as it's coming back, you get another flag. And so, I add back some of the shares that I sold here, back down in the 510, 512 range. And I even added some at 517, and then, boom, this thing gets to, 550, and I unload most of my shares as, now we're up almost $1 from our entry, our first entry, and you're talking about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right? 30 minutes of hold time. That's perfect for me. I'm more of a morning trader. I like to get out and go. And, now this stock is probably dying down, and we'll see if maybe there's some short opportunities in them if it could, spike into the 5s or 520s in the afternoon. But overall, a fairly good trade, and that's how I trade the open. The open can be really intimidating for you guys because it's hard to measure your levels. Well, this is a way that I use this opening range breakout to be able to measure my levels at the open and get in low risk situations. So, guys, email me or ask me any questions. Canal at Bulls on Wall Street, or leave any comments in the YouTube. A pretty good day. We've been really killing it in the chat room. I've been up over $3,000 every day this week, including a couple that were near 5. So solid week so far. No big crazy winners, but no big losses. Just consistency and process and preparation, which is all you can ask for. Take care, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.